Dark Sector first started to flicker in 2004, one of the earliest announced titles for what would become the next generation of game consoles. After more than a few evolutions, the game has morphed into an original action game starring a guy with a truly wicked mutation. The game's opening scenes cast you as CIA agent Hayden Tenno, sent on an assassination mission in the stark, war-torn country of Lasria, where some nasty business is going down with biological weapons. These missions are never easy, so of course you'll have to shoot your way to your next target using a Gears of War-y cover system, Resident Evil 4-style gunplay, and the weapons you take off dead enemies. You sprint, stick to cover, dodge, and precision aim. Like Gears, there's a feeling of weight here. It doesn't take long for you to upgrade your arsenal and complete your initial task of taking out a rogue agent. In a short time, you'll move from pistol to automatic rifle, then pick up a rocket launcher to take down a helicopter, as so many game heroes have done before. Enemies in general can definitely soak up some punishment, but you'll know you can let up on the trigger if you hear the gooey crunch of a headshot. If you want to get a little bit of an edge, you can purchase and customize new weapons by dropping down into the sewer for a black market power-up. Once your first mission is complete, you're ambushed by a mysterious figure and stuck with a nasty infection. In the end, though, it may be just what the doctor ordered, because as the infection spreads, typically when you complete a level or reach a critical point in the game, your character becomes more of a killing machine. With a country full of angry biomutants, a little extra of anything comes in handy. Other than a pretty burly-looking right arm, the biggest effect is a bladed disc called the glaive that spontaneously grows out of Hayden's hand. So it's not just a weapon, it's actually a part of you that lets you perform brutal close-up finishing moves and attacks from a distance. The first ability you gain lets you execute a power throw, sending that nasty bladed part of you off to cut off a vital part of your enemy. It's not quite an even trade though, as you always get your part back. You'll guide the glaive in flight using the analog stick, or 6-axis tilt controls in the PS3 version. In addition to severing limbs, the glaive can also temporarily absorb electricity, fire, or cold. The obvious application is to do nasty things to your enemies, but you'll also come across a few environmental puzzles that have you burning through barriers or getting electricity where it needs to go to open locks. This isn't Zelda, the focus is definitely on combat, but there is a little more to Dark Sector than shooting and slashing. Dark Sector also features a multiplayer component. One mode lets one player per squad wield the power of a Hayden-style super mutant, while another has everyone teaming up against a randomly selected super mutant. Kill the mutant, and the powers are yours. At least until somebody kills you. It looks to multiple sources for its inspiration, but Dark Sector has made interesting choices to define its identity and brings a nice assortment of weaponry to the table to boot. Will the glaive-wielding Hayden infect the genre with a beneficial mutation, or will things somehow go horribly wrong? We'll find out when the game ships early next week, so be sure to come back for our full review.